But because you decided to be by yourself, because you decided to think, yeah, I'm big enough, what's gonna happen is those lies are gonna overtake you. You don't live this life for your own. Yes, you're on your own, but you're not on your own because there are other people that are here with you. When you get to the real world, it's not gonna work. Because in the real world, there ain't gonna be people like that care. Welcome to another episode of the Transformation Podcast. You know what we do on this podcast? On this podcast, we talk about all things transformation. We talk about the solutions to the problems that we as young people are facing on a daily basis. But before we get into that, it's called Independence Day. I try to be dit pa. I try to be dit pa. Oh, you just know. You just know. Miss it, yeah. Miss it, yeah. Ati. Wherever Ghanaians at. Ati. Ghana, we are here. I know it's not that time of the year, but official pa. Yes. If you can't tell already, I'm Ghanaian. Guess what tribe I'm from? And the winner will get a prize. But yeah, guys. It's Ghana Independence Day today. Of course, I'm happy. You're happy. The Ghanaians around the world are all happy. It's a good day today, guys. And it's a good day. It's a good day to talk about this topic. It's a good day to talk on this podcast. It's a good day to listen. So sit back, relax. Whether it's the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, wherever you're listening to on, whether it's the morning, afternoon, evening, relax, sit back and enjoy this episode. Because on this episode, I just want to be real and totally honest with you guys. Guys, there's one thing that we keep glamorizing and we keep over highlighting, especially in this day and age. And it's this whole mentality of, well, I was born alone, I lived this life alone, and I'm going to die alone. So I might as well do this on my own. I might as well do this life alone. And we glamorize loneliness too much. We glamorize seclusion too much. Yes, there's a time to be secluded. Yes, there's a time to take yourself out of a place. But we glamorize this whole act of, yeah, I'm doing this on my own. Yeah, I'm doing this by myself. And a lot of the times, that seclusion is not even rooted in the right place. Because there's a time and a place, yes, but you need to look at yourself and actually address your heart and see, okay, why am I taking some time out? Is it because I've been hurt? Is it because I've been rejected? Is it because someone hurt me? Because a lot of the times, out of that rejection and out of that pain, we create these defense mechanisms and we start to feed these lies to ourselves saying that, oh yeah, I got to do this on my own. Yeah, I got to live life on my own. Yeah, this boy snaked me. This girl betrayed me. Oh, I got to do this on my own. It's just me and myself. In this world, you post these quotes on Instagram, Snap, Twitter, everywhere, maybe even TikTok on an off day. You post these quotes saying, oh yeah, it's just me, myself. I got myself. Nobody else is going to have me like me. You can't trust nobody. But no, here's why I don't agree with that. Yes, you was born alone. Yes, you're in this world on your own. Yes, you die alone. But you don't live in this world on your own. You don't live this life for your own. Yes, you're on your own, but you're not on your own because there are other people that are here with you. And it's up to you. More time, it's up to you. Whether you allow the right people into your life to have a say, whether you allow the right people into your life to have a more prominent role in your life. Because I'll be real, there's a wise man named Solomon, so wise. He says something. Proverbs 18, subsection 1. He said, he who secludes himself seeks his own desires. So if you isolate yourself, you seek your own desires, and you rage all against all wise judgment and against all sound wisdom. And what that basically means is when you take yourself out, you're saying, oh, yeah, I want to be secluded. Yeah, it's just me, myself, and I. What's going to happen is you're going to be alone. You're going to get even more lonely, y'all. The pressure is just going to increase. Your loneliness is going to rise. And what's going to happen? No one's going to know because now you put yourself in an island and everybody that wants to speak sensitive to you, you're not going to let them in because you've secluded yourself. That's what happens when you're in an island. When you're in an island, it's harder for people to get to you. When you're in an island, people are not as connected to you. When you want to be by yourself and you're in that space, what's going to happen is these negative thoughts are going to start to creep up. These lies are going to start to creep up. But because you decided to be by yourself, because you decided to think, yeah, I'm big enough, I'm big enough, what's going to happen is those lies are going to overtake you. Those lies are going to overflood. And then boom, just like that, you crash. And nobody even knew. Nobody even knew you crashed. Nobody even knows you've crashed. Why? Because you put yourself on your own. You raged against everybody. You raised against all wise judgment. Oh, I just got me, myself. I got me, myself. It's just me, myself, and I. Who told you that? Who told you that? Yes, we spoke about the longest relationship you're going to have is with yourself. Yes, we spoke about that. But in this world, you're going to have to create cross-dimensional relationships with other people. You're going to have to be interpersonal. And I'm not saying be friends with the whole world. No, I'm saying at least have 2 or 3 people that you know can stick by you. At least have 2 or 3 people that you know you can chat to. At least have 2 or 3 people that are in your inner circle. You know, there was a wise man. He had 12 friends. He had 12 very, very close friends. And even out of that 12 close friends, he had 3 in the circle: Peter, James, and John. That was his inner circle. So I'm not saying be friends with the whole world. I'm not saying that. I'm saying at least have close friends that know what you're doing and that can check up on you. At least have people in your life that have gone ahead of you. We call them mentors. That set the word mentor. A man that's taking you on a tour of life. Yes, it's plural. It's not just a man, it's female and male. At least have people like that. Older brothers, bigger sisters that have wise judgment, that are sound. How do I know they're wise though? How do I know they're sound? Look at the fruits of their life. Look at their life. Does their life match up? Does their life add up? That's how you know. That's how you discern. Okay, this is the right person to listen to. This is not the right person to listen to. But at least have 3. At least have 3 close friends. At least those close friends that are close enough that even when you go to that place and you want to be an island, they're close enough to penetrate and even cross the water to that island. Otherwise, you're gonna crash. Because 3 calls will always be stronger than 2, and 2 calls will always be stronger than 1. For if a friend falls down and there's no one there behind him, he's gonna crash. But if there's someone behind him, that person can support him. And if there's someone behind that person, then that's a person can support the support, lifting you up even further. So yes, you may fall. I'm not saying you won't fall, but someone will catch you before you fall to the ground, before you hit rock bottom. So don't go in this facade of saying, yeah, I could do this on my own. Yeah, I just got me, it's just me. Go to that place. Go to that place. Who is speaking into your life? Who is speaking into your future that's making you adopt these lies? Go into that place, confront it, and address it. Because if you don't address it, it's just gonna control your life and it's gonna dictate your decisions and it's gonna dictate how you live your life. Because this whole mentality of, oh, you're on your own, you're by yourself, never works. Never works. I've never seen a successful island. Even the lions, the king of the jungles, they roll in a pride. What's a pride? It's a group of family. They're so close. There's a friend that sticks closer than a brother. You're so close to them that they're family. Even the king needs people around him. Even the queen needs people around her. So what makes you think you could do this by yourself? You can't. Don't isolate yourself. Because when you isolate yourself, you're going to crash. Yes, those people may have hurt you. Yes, you may have felt manipulated. Yes, you may have felt rejected, but forgive them and move on, because unforgiveness is like drinking poison, expecting it to hurt that person when that person's moved on with their life and they even forgot about what happened to you. So you know what? You no longer allow them to hold that power. You take that power away from them and bring it back to you and forgive them and let them go and move on with your life. Address that hurt, confront it. Because this whole mentality of just being myself, this whole glamorization of, yeah, you just got you, it's just you. No, it's not just you. That doesn't work in the real world. Yes, it may work in secondary sometimes. Yes, it may work in sixth form. Maybe even uni if you're pushing it. But when you get to the real world, it's not going to work. Because in the real world, there ain't going to be people like that care. There's not going to be teachers that check up on you. There's not going to be university staff that check up on you. People in the real world like that, they don't care. So when you're by yourself, there's not even going to be someone that's going to check up on you. So if you make yourself an island, you push all of these people away and they actually go, you're going to be on your own. If you make yourself an island and you push God away, how can he penetrate? He's a gentleman. But if you keep rejecting, it will get to a point where he will speak and you won't even hear him. You won't even hear him. So don't do this glamorization of being on your own. Yes, there may be times when you're down, I get it. Yes, there may be times when you're not feeling like being around people, I get it. I'm not talking about taking yourself out of places. I'm not talking about maybe taking some time to disconnect, to reconnect. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is a lifestyle of isolation. What I'm talking about is you isolate yourself out of a place of hurt because in that decision, you made that decision out of a place of famine, out of a place of rejection. Don't make a permanent decision in a temporary situation. You are just temporarily hurt. It's going to pass. Don't make a decision in that place. Make a decision when you're healed. Make a decision when you're better. So now you're more calculative. Instead of your emotions overriding the logic, use them in conjunction. Don't isolate yourself, man. Have people around you. A wise man has wise counsel around him. Why? Because if he doesn't, he just might be foolish if he keeps on listening to himself and not having people around him to check it. That's all that needs to be spoken about on this podcast, guys. That's all that needs to be spoken about today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys for joining on this episode. Thank you guys for coming on the journey. And if you guess what tribe I'm from, there's going to be a special prize. There's going to be a special gift. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning, a good week, and most of all, a good year. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. We out. Let's get busy, man. Let's take it there this time.